Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio, and we're continuing our game of Anachronox. We're pretty far into the ship. No. Oh, it's one of each now. You're dead. Yeah, this is where you enter all the little codes you probably didn't take note of. I took photos. I I did. Oh, with the system in the. Ah, shit. I took photos here. I should have taken directly with my phone. Oh, that's fun. I don't know what the fuck that was. It probably was one of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. The fuck was that? I don't know. But I don't know. Okay, this is the sludge. Okay, so the sludge is this little. Okay, I'll just go by. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, if I do this, go back. Okay. Okay. Okay, this was like the crazy dudes with knives. These guys. So it's either this, and I think this is it. It's not this. I don't think so. Okay, with with the little arm. And this is I don't know what that is. Shit. The others I took photos with like something in the background. I did the same with this. I can look at my old stream. Anyway, maybe they're in order. They're probably in order, and I know what that is. Well, that's this one. I think it's this one. Who is this one? It must be the first one. What about this one? There's an arm at the top, and I can't see one that has that arm at the top. And this one is definitely this one, but we already put that one. Okay, this one and this one look very alike. Does this one have an arm? Yeah, here. Okay. There you go. Okay. The first one was the cage. Okay, let's go. So this is open, but we also opened something else here. I'm gonna fast travel back. Wait, let's save again. Oh no, it glitches everywhere now. No, glitches! Okay, Let me restart the game. I don't know what does that. That's a red door. That probably brings us back where we were. Like, oh no, this is new stuff. Oh, laser array defense plans. Okay. That's probably all we wanted. That's one of the skills for Democritus, but we cannot install it right now. Oops. Oh well. This just puts it at 10 seconds. What am I doing? Whoops. Beef bracers. Beef bracers. Beefiness 2 level. Beefiness 1 level. Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna go all the way back. See if there wasn't any other red doors. I don't think so. It's pretty much where we started. Oh. I'm gonna take that. Okay, we're not going back, or we cannot go back anywhere. Why did it do a cling there? Let's get some more beetles. I'm not sure where to go now. Apparently not here. Okay. We can have more than 100. Don't care about these maps. Hey, Mac, how's it going? Wow, 3,200 something damage, wow. Oh, that's not him. I wanted to attack this guy. Oh, whatever. You're dead. Did we come from here or there? Okay. We came from here. What about this door? Okay, I think this is definitely progress. There was a green door. I've never seen a green door, so it's progress. Superhero shield cell. I think that is very good. Whoa. This guy has just amazing stats, so I just put this on. And now we'll have great shield, but also a lot. of magic points. So who is equipped? Because usually the bosses are you almost have to use. Well, okay, Freezy Slicer, that's good. Slow Oath, very good. This guy, not so much. Yeah, because his misbeat was bad, but we're gonna put something on this guy. Yeah, Firestorm, there you go. Size Summon. When somebody makes one. As soon as somebody makes one and I'm aware that it exists, this is gonna be installed. Let's go with Size Summon. Whatever that means. What are we summoning here? Wait. I arrived from here? Yes. Moss? Good. Moss is good. Again. The order that we fought them. It was them first, then the slug. Then the fish. Then the crazy dudes. No? No. These two are good. If the order is correct, or I need to check this out and go with the order of this. Like, what was this? Then the second one? Or no, it restarts. This is the first one. No, this is the first one. What was this? I can't remember. No, we don't have this here. I don't know what that one was. I think. It's this one. That's the second one. So if that's the second one, that was the first one. So it's like the wrestle guy, the slugs, the crazy dudes. So let's go with that order first. Boom, boom. The crazy dudes. Psychopaths. Then go fish. And then robot. No. Robot fish. No. Okay, but I'm sure that this is correct. This takes so much time. No, I don't have the photos on my phone. Stop checking more. Okay, so that's the wrestling dudes. Is that the last or is that the last one? That was the last one. No, that's the last one. Then it goes like into a little bubble or something like it. Yeah, now it's over, I think. So here would be these guys. Then I think I'm gonna just brute force it. Let's say fish. And then I'm gonna leave these two alone. Fish. Psychopath. Fish. Nope. There we go. Brute force. Yes, much faster. And try to think. If my photos would have been better, I would have known. I only knew two out of the three. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this safe just in case. There you go. Okay. Okay, I think it's gonna be a boss fight very soon. Very soon. You're dead. Probably you're not dead. Okay. Okay, am I stuck here now? Okay, I feel that we're very close to the end of this dungeon, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to go back in. So I'm gonna check if I got everything I had to get. You won't be able to use Mystic. Fine. Oh, they don't even talk about the stuff you can get here. Kinda weird. Okay. Pretty important things to get. A tackle. And the plans.
Hey there. Boffo ship you got here?
I shall kill you with death.
And this is only long range. I don't know how the fuck she'll be able to attack. She can't move, she can't do... Wow. She's useless. She can use items, and if I wait for this, she'll be able to use this skill. Which is extremely powerful, so... It's all good. Oh no. Fuck it. Oh, we're coming in. I think I'm gonna focus on him. Pretty sure that if he dies, it's over. This won't even do that much. There you go.
Did we win? Does this mean we're free?
You better believe it, mister. We're in charge now. This ship is ours. Not bad for a bunch of...
Suddenly, Boots remembers what happened when Battalion Man thought he had defeated Rictus during the Villain Crisis crossover.
Let's going, Boots. Got us into this mess. Get us out. You are weakness, I am strongness. Take this, and maybe one day I will kill you fairly. Oh, another beef bracer. Do you have superpower? Go away, I'm in a bad mood. I've got problems with my glands. My perspiration sacs are bloated with water, it's very unpleasant. Go away, I'm in a bad mood. None of these clowns will save us. What chance do we have? I've been here 10 months and not one of them has lifted a finger to help us. Jackolingo. Take that old freak Edward, for instance. He could read the mind of a guard and find out a security weakness to exploit, except he's too busy communing with the harmonic melody of the universe to bother. Couldn't Multitude have created dozens of duplicates of himself to overpower the guards when they put you in here? The only hero with a real chance of saving us sits in his cell, drinking all day. No one knows what's wrong with him. It's like a Puno has given up on life. It's sad. Rictus keeps the booze flowing to make sure he's too sloshed to rescue us. I've been cooped up here for 10 months. I've seen him come and go. We've had some characters. There was one guy who had the power to turn to different types of bread. He was a lovely loaf of cinnamon walnut raisin bread when Galactigoat ate him. Oh yeah, and how could I forget the guy with the head made out of gelatin? He was a real winner. Why couldn't I be locked up in here with the golden strumpet or Whammo woman? Class, I gotta get out of here. I am Amanuis Nuensis, the Supreme Cropton Archivist. My sole purpose in life is to chronicle the lives of the amazing beings who make their home on the planet Cropton. My mind is brimming with thrilling stories, death-defying tales, and fantastic adventures. What would you like to know about? A brief history of Cropton. In 197 AC, an unexplored sender spike sent an expeditionary team to a remote area of the universe somewhere near the Wu-Chang system. They discovered a crystalline planet operating under bizarre comic book rules. It was the superhero world of Cropton. The normal inhabitants of the planet, tired of being constantly abducted and saved by the superpowered population, had long since moved away. Many supervillains constructed massive starships and sent them out to roam the galaxy in search of victims to bring back to Cropton. That's where we are now. The source of their superpowers is a mystery. Some people believe that abnormal radiation from Cropton's sun is responsible. Others believe that powers were a gift from a godlike being in search of quality entertainment. 20 years ago, two enterprising brothers created a line of comic books based on the real-life adventures of the Cropton heroes and villains. Rage of the Fist was the flagship of Cropton Comics until lagging sales and the general disinterest in superheroes put the publishers out of business for good. These are the twilight years. Most of the major heroes and villains are gone or simply specters of their former selves. Only a handful like Rictus continue to play the game. context, when this came out, 2001, superheroes were kind of done. There were like no real superhero movies. Comic books were kind of dying, but not really long after this, or maybe even when this came out, there was a resurgence. But this is kind of not taking that into account, really. Character data sheets, because I feel that this Krapton thing, like if they ever make a sequel to this game, I feel that they could twist this Krapton thing to something different. Because all these superheroes are super losers, and you know it kind of reflects the sentiment maybe of the people that loved comic books, but in 2000 comic books were kind of done. It was all about the internet, and like even paper things were kind of slowly going away. Not they were starting. 2000 is still early. You may peruse the data sheets on any of the characters who are currently imprisoned here. He would like to know more about. Okay, so these are the people here. Amazing Force O. Occupation Fruit Picker. Other aliases Wendigo Joe. Place of birth Werner Bilifigia. Group affiliation none. Power. Force O gained his power after flying his damaged spacecraft through a region of space known as the Newton Field. His many abilities include super strength, when the wind blows, X-ray breath, and the power to eerily imitate a wounded cat. Wow, he's amazing. Creep food. Unknown name, super villain. Place of birth Quano's sister. Powers. Creep Food was Richter's right-hand man until they attempted to double-cross him during the fall of the Heroes saga. His powers have long since been taken away. Scientist... none whatsoever, although highly intelligent. Mr. Ivan E. Pitney. Dr. Ush Ush. Paco. Superman the Fist. When El Puno becomes angry or irritated, he acquires Rage Might and is capable of punching through large barriers. 2 years ago, he lost the ability to fly, the reason for which unknown. Edwork. In addition to being a powerful telepath, Edwork also temporarily extends his power to anyone he makes physical contact with. His blatant disregard for individual privacy makes him unpopular wherever he goes. Invisolad. Invisolad is currently in a state of permanent invisibility, having lost his ability to reappear after being strenuously probed by evil Chikatoon's brainer stick. Krapto the Hero Hound. Real name Sebastian. Occupation Adventure. Power Puppy. Krapto has limited invulnerability, the power of flight, and a super enhanced sense of smell. Multi-Dude. Stephen Dude Chris. Adventurer. Powerful team incorporated visual person. Multi-Dude has the ability to create duplicate of himself who act independently and have free will. Can also absorb the duplicates at will, as long as they're in visual range. Susan Street. Susan is incredibly adept at hiding among blankets. She's not really a superhero, right? And that's it. I'll be here if you change your mind. My books are never closed. This is one tight drum. Nice going, Slick. How about drop the hero act already? You've gotten us into enough trouble. Beat it, Sly. I'll let you know when I figure out a way out of this dump. Multi-Dude 0. Welcome to Lockup, dude. I hope you didn't have any plans this year. With El Puno down the dumps and drunk as an owl, escape doesn't seem likely. Me, I can create duplicates of myself whenever I want. Here, watch this. What up, dude? Hola. Unless they wander out of sight, I can absorb them back into me as quick as a blink. Each one is capable of independent thought, which is a real pain in the butt since they're all as lazy as I am. I've lost about 24 duplicates since my power developed. They tend to sneak off to live their own lives, without me. If you ever met anyone who looked like me, he was probably one of my duplicates. They're all over the galaxy. I did see a bunch of you. Well, make yourself cozy, dude. We're gonna be here for a long time. Yeah, at least we're not in Gorian prison. Perhaps that flamboyant dressed gentleman in the prison chamber can help us. Our situation appears rather dire, doesn't it? We have our top minds working on a solution. We're debating whether or not to push the emergency parole button. Better not. Our scientists can't find anything to disable this force field. Perhaps leaving the safety of the shuttle was not the best idea, was it? Next time we shall put it to a vote. I'm guarding the emergency parole button. Dr. Osh? I'm a huge rage of the fist fan. You recognize me from the comic books, huh? Personally, I don't think the graphic novels did my agreeable personality any justice. Aren't you surprised by my genial nature? While I understand artistic liberties must be taken to make characters more dramatic, did they have to make me so short on looks? Isn't life hard enough for an intelligent man? What's an emergency parole button? It's better if I don't tell you. Supervillains have a sick sense of humor. Let's leave it at that. Does the truth drive you mad? Why are you guarding the emergency parole button? Because Invisolad is going to push it. Ever since he lost the ability to become visible, he's gone off the deep end, doubting his own existence and talking like a crazy man. My fear is that he'll sneak up on me and press the button. I'm trying to jury-rig a device that can locate his position anywhere in the room using sonar. I'm having trouble doubling a stick of gum as a frequency transducer medium. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a beveled rubber washer, would you? You better leave me alone. If Invisolad sees I'm distracted, he'll creep up and push the button. If that happens, it's quietest for everyone. Bow wow. Ruff ruff. Arf arf. Woof woof. Wow wow. Woof woof. Ow ow. Weef woof. Wow wow. Grow grow. Oh oh. Wow wow. Bow wow. Ruff ruff. Okay. Get away from me. I'm trying to be unconspicuous. Will you knock it off? If Multitude Zero notices me, he might absorb me again. Multitude 42. And I don't want to go back. Stop it, dude. I managed to survive 2 months without getting absorbed. Don't blow this for me. Too late. Whoop. Edward, my dear child, come closer to me. I am armless. I am but a dancer on the fringe of thought space, darting from notion to idea in the twilight of consciousness. I'm also a telepath. My powers are so strong that if we make physical contact, my mind-reading abilities will extend to you. Would you like to try that? Forget it. You fried Fabuloid brain doing that in Power Patrol 3. While true that Fabuloid's mind was completely wiped out of all memories by my power, the event was drastically over-dramatized in the periodicals. The adverse reaction was a result of mental conditioning he previously suffered at the hands of evil Gigatoon's mind foam. To read another person's mind is a life-affirming experience. My child, it pushes individuals one step closer to collective harmony. It makes us realize that we are not so different from one another as it would seem. It's a pity you will not even try. You're always welcome to change your mind, my son. Your thoughts speak loudly. You wish to experience the one. Maybe not. Just want to talk to you first. What's your power? No offense, but you don't look like you warrant a detention in the ICE security cell. Let me guess, you've got good slags on Mistech? Well, can't be that good if Richter's give them back to you before putting you here. So what's your power? Are you kidding? That force feels impenetrable. Let's go. Sure, why not? Are you quite sure you're ready for the experience? Absolutely. Bring it on, baby. Very well, my child. Lean forward and touch my sleeve. That was my belly button, but no matter. You should feel the tingle race down your spine. Now the warm sensation of your expanding mind will wash over you. It is the harmony of the universe, filling your soul with love and understanding. Yes, I can feel your mind swelling. Now wander the prison yard and sample the gossamer strands of transplendent thought floating across the room. It is quite pleasant. When you're done, return to me and I shall subtract the power from your mind. Enjoy yourself, my child. He doesn't think. So we'll see the dog. Are you reading my mind? Oh, how glorious. You know how frustrating it is to have inadequate vocal cords for human speech? Everyone treats me like a dumb animal. It's maddening. I'm feeling really drained right now. All my senses are dull from dehydration. Quadrature mixing at sonar frequency, taking care of calibration input, switchable to ground, maybe, perhaps input to preamp, 50 kHz, intermediate filters, thermal volt detection problem is mainly. Chewing gum might work, not so crazy. Max power 1 kilowatt, transducer voltage during transmit, frequency range 781 Hz, 1.6 megahertz, low dash 8. High gain and low gain separated by 30 decibel DC, 44 kilohertz frequency response. Think Syncos terminate frequency, A to D conversion, but out to Jimmy DB9, D sub style connector for the 3328, or was it 3382, or perhaps it was 3322. Maybe it was. So this is the number to open the door for El Puño or something similar. It's not 2238, it's not 3382, but it's something like that, you know, like 2833 or something like that. Two, 3, 6, 7, maybe it was 2, 2, 1, 2, was it 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh no, he knows I'm trying to read his mind, I think. Anyway. What about you guys? Reading the mind of an entire planet? Let's go. Excuse me, sir, our planetary sensors are picking up a strange field emanating from your hippocampus and frontal lobe. Do you feel alright? Birds could build a nest in my hair, plenty of lice for food. Missed staccato blade in my boot. Fake emergency. Guard will investigate. Nail him in the eye. Grab weapon, make a break for it. Then try. Tell everyone to stand back. Then I punch down guard. Grab Rictus by the collar. Lift him over my head. Crash. Soto girl gives me a kiss on the cheek. Energy shoots from my blowholes as I swim past enemies. Svat! Suddenly, the sea cucumber erupts from the foamy sea to help me. Vomits on enemy with violent. First issue of Whale Boy becomes instant collector's item. gold foil, stamp, and bow sign with 38 alternate covers. Well, boy. So in love with her, why won't she look at me? Look at me once. Please. The most beautiful. The most gorgeous. It's love, 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 love. Her face so... Walk over and say, come here often. That's clever. Mr. Olingo. Jack Olingo. That's a very interesting name. Are you from... So cool, she hangs out with planets. Mom, Dad, I'm impressed. If she were my girlfriend, bet she can really... Class, no. Class, she caught me. Stupid. Saw me. Now she'll never... Want to hide. Stay here. Stay calm. Don't look again. She looks... And I'm not staring. Everything is fine. I hope she doesn't think I'm... Tough guy won't leave. Invading personal space. What's he looking at? His girlfriend, maybe? Saw me looking. Gonna punch me. Gonna punch me in the... I see you're sharing Edward's power. Be careful, it will give you nightmares, you know. Stay out of my brain. I know things that could kill you. In fact, I have killed you in different realities. Hey, at least we're not in Gorian prison. Oh, the power doesn't work on this dude? Let's give him back. Back so soon? Would you like me to remove your mind-reading powers or extend them? Now that power is gone from your mind, I would slow the potential side effects. You may experience feelings of loss and regret. Many report feeling introspective for several weeks after the event. I'm not surprised if you experience recurring dreams in which you relive painful events from the past. Commonly observed side effects also include dizziness, nausea, shortness of breath, constipation, hallucinations, and intractable vomiting. But those are temporary. Oh, no need to thank me, my child. I have a transcendent day. Yeah, I think I will have to extend. Oh, do you know the security card for El Piono's prison cell? Yes. But I'm not giving it to you. You'll just hound for him an autograph, and he's in no mood for fans. Besides, that code was hard to acquire. I'm not going to just give it away. Will you stop pestering me for the code? It's not yours to have. It's not mine to give. Okay. Okay, we'll extend the powers, but first I'm gonna save and we're gonna take a little break. And then the fun begins.
Larry 5, the deliciously devilish new adventure from Sierra. Larry 5, good to the last bite.
Oh man, these steakouts are murder. I'm so bored my head's going numb.
Try 3.
3 tablets?
No, Police Quest 3 from Sierra Online.
It's got hard-hitting, real adventure game strength. Real actors, video captured and animated. Real action. Use authentic police procedures if you want to survive. Real cases. Track down a ring of crack dealers in a town held in the grip of terror by brutal cult killers. For fast-acting boredom relief, try Police Quest 3 from Sierra.
Rich and wonderful new worlds have been discovered. You are at war with 3 diabolical lords in a struggle for their domination. Dangerous creatures, strange beings, magical figures, low villains, and glorious heroes roam the land. Recruit your own battle forces, gather your resources, and set out on the adventure of a lifetime. Heroes of Might and Magic. A strategic quest from New World.
This is a dentist, so we can't show you his face. Morning, Chris. But we thought you might like to see what kind of action arcade game he plays. It's Nova 9 from the makers of Stellar 7. Normal arcade action only skims the surface, cleaning up aliens on a few levels. But Nova 9, with its deep cleaning attack action, reaches way into the cosmos, mopping up alien hordes on 9 different levels and killing the interstellar invaders that cause bad vibes. Plus, clinical studies have shown that Nova 9 fights Gur-Draxon, an early form of total interplanetary tyranny. So brush up on intergalactic adventure. Pick up Nova 9 from Dynamics. Arcade action with real bite. Ask anybody.
Spend the night. Shivers. It'll scare you to death. Coming this fall.
In a society rich in poverty, in a civilization full of unrest, it is your duty, as the dictator of an obscure Caribbean island, to bring progress to your nation, to build farms, factories, and luxury resorts, to gain your people's favor, and to make sure any that oppose you have a nice little jail cell waiting for their arrival. Tropical.
Okay. Your thought speaks loudly. You wish to experience the wonder and joy. Why not? Bring it on. Extend them, I beg you. Of course, my child. I'm happy to see you enjoying yourself. Oh, extend is just extend the time, I think. Yeah. Three, 8, 2. No. 3, 3, 2, 8. No. 8, 2, 3, 3. 2, 8, 3, 3. 3, 3, 2, 2. No. 3, 3, 8, 8. No. Three, 2, 8, 3. 3, 8, 2, 3. I feel I'm missing something here. Whoa. Is that the invisible lad right there? That's why I'm just thinking, like, there's something there. Well, there's this, but I mean, I got stuck here. Like, I'm stuck like that. What about the other side? Does it do it here? No. What if I touch this? Is it one of those? Maybe just one of those. I don't remember. 3312. It's 33 something, eh? 3345. Let's try those. No. Three, 87. 87, 43, 12. Man, there's so many combinations. Continue. No, we're back here. Up 4, 5. 4, 3 also. 45 I tried already. I switch characters. I really thought I would be able to play some of these, some of the that here I'd be able to control Democritus, but yes, I can fill it with water. You? No? We definitely need to make them stop before, like, he needs to tell us the thing about the nightmares. Milking my sweet glands really, yeah, sure. Lean forward between the bars and place your hands around the scusum sack. While massaging the base, firmly pull down on the sleeve bag and squeeze. Be careful not to upset the air spine near the opening. Pump the pouch until it's empty. Are you ready? Then spit on your hands and let us begin. Ah, sweet relief. Thank you very much. Look how much fluid spilled into the water dish. It's filled to the top. Bring it back to the pooch. Woof woof. No? Probably need to bring this to someone. You filled my water dish. Thank you very much. That was refreshing. My heightened sense of smell is finally coming back. Why does my water dish smell funny? Did you know that there's an invisible man wandering the prison yard? My nose is powerful enough to pinpoint his exact location in the room. He's hanging out in the far corner of the yard, near the entrance door. Find Invisilab. He's hiding. Near the entrance. That was the entrance. Tubular clusters of thought and reality. The foremost secret banner of titles. And the holiest of number. The holiest of number. The number is. Number is the number. Fractions and decimals. Existence is safe when invisible to the word. I must keep the number safe. Zookeeper addict. What is the number again? The holiest of number. The number is 26. In my eye, I fly, pattern, light show clusters, the tubes. 26 tubular number punches. I'm dying inside, invisible to myself. 26, 26. In mine eye, I fly. 26, 26. I think it's 26. Make it stop. Can I still talk to him? No. In the deep of night, it is the flashing red light that disturbs my slumber and beckons me. It represents all the answers to all my questions. How easy it would be to push the button. But knowledge must be earned, this I believe. There are many things it's possible to doubt. That I am in the prison yard, standing next to this door without a stitch of clothing. These facts I am certain of. However, where is proof that I possess hands and body? Indeed, that I possess corporal form of any nature. I extend my hand with express purpose, but I do not perceive it. I have it. I wave it before this man's face, yet he does not flinch. I rudely gesture with one upright finger, yet he does not strike me. I am certain I'm looking at him with my eyes, and that I am not asleep, but how often have I dreamt I was in similar surroundings, standing in much the same place, thinking much the same thoughts. I have too often been deceived by the illusions of sleep. My only hope is that this is a terrible, terrible dream, one I will wake from and be visible once more. I must commit these meditations to paper, that they may be collected and bound in a single volume. Others must be allowed to benefit from my struggles, but what shall I call this book? Even now, the flashing red light beckons me across the room. How easy it would be to push the button and have all my questions answered. 26. Let's get the powers one final time. Absolutely. Let's save. Oh, 3-3. Whoops.
Excuse me, Mr. Estrella? Oh, I've been a big fan for a while now, really. When you teamed up with Metallion Man in Tales of the Super Greatest, man, that was the best. I thought your giant-sized annual was one of the best issues in comic book history. No joke. That part when you punched evil Gigatoon in the stomach and his eyes popped out, that was classic. What happened to your hair?
Perhaps our mission to Limbus will stir his interest.
Hey, nice thinking, Grapeshot. Yeah, see, we're heroes too. Out to save the universe. You should join us. We could really use someone buff.
No.
Hey, look, I know we're not the Union of Superpowers, but we've still got what it takes. Hell, we've got a big planet on our team. That should give us some cred, right? Look at him. Fine, you work alone, I understand. At least help us bust out of here. We'll even do all the fighting. Just rage on and punch through this wall or something.
No.
But these people need your help. What kind of hero are you? Oh, forget it. Come on, guys. This guy's not the Fist.
Somebody hit the emergency parole button!
Is that good?
Oh, she's dead. It's your turn now.
All right, buddy. Time to snap out of it. Find the rage, find the rage.
We're alarmed. Are you alarmed?
We're at critical red, people. Should I launch the executive order? Do it!
To be continued. Next issue.
Gary Sherwin here with startling developments in the controversial Planets Abroad campaign. The diplomatic program that has the entire planet engaged in a groundbreaking mission to save the universe and improve interplanetary relations has run into a disastrous snag. In a dramatic turn of events, the High Council unanimously voted to return the planet to full size, scattering Ambassador Sylvester Boots and company across the surface of Democritus. Now, the question on everyone's lips is, where are they? And will they survive long enough to be rescued? Stay tuned here for Round the Clock.
Damn storm died down as soon as you stepped into town. Seemed like it was storming just for you. You might want to turn tail and try your luck elsewhere, son. Being a nasty rash of disappearances these last few months. Townspeople and such. There was one only a quarter hour ago. Hell, people are gonna be curious about a stranger like you stumbling in so soon after the kidnapping. You better report to the Burgomeister's manor, if you know what's good for you. Let him ask you some questions. Clear yourself of guilt and such. We aren't an unfamiliar town, but we aren't dumb either. You got wax in your ears? I'm trying to help you, son. Get on to the Burgomeister manor, the big house in the middle there, and rule yourself out as a suspect. Blue winter, cold and harsh, while the children play games in the snow. A madman lurks Winterden. How many times have I unwittingly brushed by him, searching for his next victim? How many times have I shared a beer, or worked alongside the killer? You like that? It's the first chapter of my novel, about the recent disappearance in town. The story follows a stranger with a dark past who wanders into Winterden and uses the people for his own ends. Well, that's just the plot. It's really about the social stratification between the surface dwellers and the ring dwellers. Well, gotta finish this chapter. Talk to you later, Peter. Peter? Oh, yeah. Peter. It'll make sense. Let's save here. Oh, what trouble is this mayorship? Headaches upon toothaches. This whole kidnapping affair has been burning my backside for weeks. As if it wasn't bad enough that we haven't heard from ring dwellers in 6 months. 6 months? I'd investigate the matter myself, but my mayoral duties keep me caged up in the manor. It's a shame. I've quite a detective instinct. Don't lift an eyebrow on me. I've extensively studied the Languet method of lie detection. The subtle clues to your truthfulness are painted all over your face. Shall I prove it? I'll start by eliminating you as a suspect in the kidnappings. I'm going to ask you a series of questions that will reveal your guilt or innocence. The Languet method of lie detection is foolproof. What's your name? I'm a man with no name. Sylvester Boots. You speak the truth. Now then, Mr. Boots, do you like to sneak up on people? Yeah. You're lying, Mr. Boots. I don't even need Languet to see it. If you were telling the truth, you would have snuck up on me just a minute ago. But I did, instead of tapping me over so gently on the shoulder. Yes, well, I suppose you check out then. Oh, it's so nice to someone nearly my intellectual equal. Everyone around me seems to have lost their brain over the last few years. It's quite depressing, really. Excuse me, my thoughts are in motion. Yes, that's a good idea, Bennings. You're brilliant. Maybe you could handle some of the legwork for me out in the field. In exchange, I can offer you free room and board at the Fairweather Inn. And an invitation to next year's summer Uten party. Let's see, have you been to the crime scene yet? Why don't you take photographs of it? Nothing too bloody, please. I'm already light-headed. Bring them back here for examination. I'll solve this case from home. I wanna do his little quiz again. Maybe it gives me an item if I answer correctly. I do sneak up on people, that's the thing. That's why I answered. No. Yeah, well, I suppose you check out. Okay, fuck. Okay, so we're on an investigation. We're actually doing some detective work. Sly Boots, detective. What are you doing in here? I thought I locked that door. Look, as I already explained to the town, I have no idea what happened to the ring dwellers. I know you're worried. I know you're scared. But I am too. Field liaisons are not privy to the inner workings of the High Council. Please, I promise, I don't know anything. If they send word, you'll know about it as soon as I do. Believe me, I would love to go back home to the ring and see my wife and children. Please, lock the door on your way out. So I think the thing is, since the planet became smaller and started the adventure, the council has not been communicating with the inhabitants of the planet. I say that ring dweller, the Burgomeister, is hiding in his manor, knows something about the disappearances. I say we string up little egg and lash his bone spot till he tells us what. You gotta help me, Pete. You always were good at beating on the little guys. Hey Peter, is that a new coat? Looks pretty beat up. In fact, your face looks pretty bad too. Get into a scrape with Laurie's brother? Harry's been gunning for you. Just for the record, I think Laurie's being a drama queen. You've only been going out for a year and a half. It's not like you guys were married or anything. Wanna get a beer? We should have gone with Phyllis and Charles to Greenfield when we had a chance. Ballotton, sweetness, it's called Ballotton. No, I won't use their names. These are our cities. We can name them whatever we want. Greenfield isn't Ballotton any more than this place is Politicus. It's cold, I'm hungry. We have to get out of here before we disappear next. I know, honey. I know. It's cold, I'm hungry. Yes, I think these things are important. This is the place. Cyan beetles. Yeah, we didn't have any of those. I had one. Finding a flower here would be really cool. They're mourning for the lost children inside. You should go in there and comfort them. He was such a creative boy, always telling stories about this or that. He was a little monster too, but what child isn't from time to time? He was our son. Our son. We were playing with the store workers by the fireplace here when we heard the scream. We jumped out of bed to see if you were falling into the fire, but you were gone. The door were wide open and there were fresh drag marks in the snow out there, which you can see. You may check his room if it may help. Joseph wasn't the best behaved kid in the world, but he was our son. Please, help us find him. Why don't you unlock the door? Nothing here. It's outside. Oh, already? Anyway, I'll follow this later. Let's check this out. I'm so hungry, I'm gonna peel my face off and eat it. No, don't do that. Maybe it's your finger or something? Not your face. Come on. Oh, this is where we started. Okay, just give me a second here.
From the creators of Railroad Tycoon 2 comes Tropical, an addictive mix of building-oriented gameplay and political intrigue. For the PC and Macintosh, Tropical, Taking Office 2001.
There you go. Okay, yeah, this is where we started. I'm looking at all the little corners just to see if there's items or maybe a flower, because I'll pick up so many petals from here. I can't remember what I was doing. I know I came here for a reason. I don't feel as smart as I used to. I've lost my edge. I even talk slower. I must just be getting old. And I'm not the only one. I've got countless friends who keep saying and doing stupid things. Why would I ever come here if not to gather wood? I think there's one here. I have a feeling there's a flower here. No, but there is something. This is something. Take a photo of this. I don't need this anymore. I do need those. No, I don't. Yes, let's get this. Hey, Crapto! Whoop whoop! Oh, ow! Yeah, we get the idea. So it's all over between you and the girlie, huh? Nice going, Pete. What happened? Seems like only yesterday that you kissed her for the first time. You woke me up in the middle of the night and told me you had the nerve to kiss her in her parents' pantry with her parents in the house. Your face was red with excitement. But I guess nobody stays together forever, huh? You must have heard about me catching that colony, huh? Bet you're wanting some when I roasted smothered with garlic and onions tonight. You'd probably be wanting the fur cap I'll make from it too. That's my trade, son. I make pelts into useful things. I'm not gonna catch your damn food too. You all better get used to fending for yourselves and such. I can't be catching food for the whole damn town now, no? Young Peter's gonna have to learn to catch another type of bird now. Hey Sal, are you listening to Doodles over here? He's under some delusion that the ring dwellers are giving us a vacation. They have an entire labor force at their disposal. Why would they stop sending us work unless they think we've earned a break? What will we do for food if we never hear from them again? We'll do things the old-fashioned way. We dolt. We'll hunt. We'll gather. We'll eat you if it comes to that. Shut up and have a drink. Welcome to the Fairweather Inn. I hear your ship is sinking with Lori. Too bad, mate. You made a good couple. Uh-oh. What's the point of this place? I just unlocked it. There must be something. I think I need to open this, but it's must be later. Okay. Maybe I should have followed that trail. No, I went there. What if the surface armies decide they want to take over the world now that the ringleaders are out for lunch? Please, sir, don't take our flimsy homes. No, not the snow. Please don't take all our snow. Not that it's any of my business, but why would you throw away a girl like Lori for a trollop like Pamela? I know she's flashier than Lori, but everyone from here to Doran has kept her bed warm. I don't understand what happened. Weren't you asking for advice on what to buy Lori for your anniversary not too long ago? I wanted to buy her a crowbar and I convinced you to get a love totem. Look, Lori really loves you. Patch things up before you regret it for good. Oh, and take a look at these scratches on the road behind you. What is that? Disease. Maybe everyone up there was wiped out by a plague even their science could find no cure of. Or civil war, perhaps. Except no one has seen explosions or anything resembling violence around the ring. Self-sufficiency? Maybe we're all obsolete now. It seems you are. Okay, so I know it feels like I'm running around in circles, which I kind of am. I just want to be sure to explore correctly everything. We haven't explored everything. So this is the house. We've been there. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. Good stuff. So I've been up here. It just went like that back to this dude. This goes up there. This goes back here, which doesn't even connect with anything. I need to go back up here. Oh, and even this doesn't. Okay, yeah, we're back in the center of the town, I would say. Okay, so let's follow this. I haven't really been here. But we rely on the ringleader for the most basic of our needs. In exchange, we do work for them. Isn't that slavery? Do you want me to hit you? Hand me a nail. I've been thinking, it's harder to remember the time before the crash. What's to remember? We were all in suspended animation. Stop blathering and hand me the hammer. The ring dwellers had us working on a ship one day. With the Emperor. It's so hard to remember. I'm gonna nail you to the building. There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I thought you were hiding from me. Look, I know this is a bad time for both of us, being out of work and all, but I've got that 10 noonie you owe me. Say no more. Thanks a lot, man. Perryman caught a turkey, and I'm gonna buy a drumstick for my brother. We're gonna feast tonight. Thanks a lot, man. This always annoyed me that I can't go up to this house there. It's just too steep. Okay, so it goes up here and it just disappears. Let's take a photo of this. And where it goes. If it went like up here and maybe up this. Okay, let's go back to the Burgomeister. I think it's the roof scratches I needed to Peter, forget it, we're not making up this time. You always figure out a way to make me feel like it was my fault. Just so we can make up and you can get into my bloomers. But not this time. Until you learn to keep your... You look funny. Are you hungover again? Next time you want to apologize to me, at least make yourself presentable. What do you want? I'm not Peter. It's a case of mistaken identity. You think you can change your coat and suddenly pretend I'm not your problem? Mistaken identity. The mistake was mine. Goodbye, Peter. Let's see what pictures you've got for me. This is a photograph from the crime scene. But this is impossible. The drag marks stop right underneath the tree. That doesn't make a whit of sense now, does it? Either the kidnapper is using the trees for transportation, and the kidnapper can fly. It would have to be a strong bird, wouldn't it? Perhaps it's building a nest made of human bones? How ghastly. Here. Now isn't this an interesting picture? Looks like something is sneaking into the town from the hole in the fence. There are 3 important things to look at here. 1. That's too tight a squeeze for a regular person. So it must be a child. Look at the size of the feet. 2nd, there are telltale claw marks right underneath the opening. Must be a child with very sharp nails. And 3rd, those footprints disappeared right under the tree. Conclusion, must be a child breaking into town and using the trees for transportation. Perhaps it's feral child who can climb. Such things are not unheard of in the world. This picture here. Notice the claw marks on the roof? And see these little brambles around it? These are whiteberry burrs from the White Caves, just a few miles away. Whatever produced the claws mark must have brushed by a wetterberry bush outside the caves. I think we now have enough photographic evidence to solve this mystery, young Mr. Boots. The most logical conclusion is that a sharp-clawed feral child from the White Caves is responsible for the kidnappings, coming in through the hole in the fence and leaving via the trees. This means there's only one task left for you to do. You must travel to the White Caves and bring back the child. He must be made to pay for his crimes. Very well then, sleep at the Fairweather Inn tonight. Compliments of the Burgomeister. Then, bright and early tomorrow morning, you will journey to the White Caves and bring this case to its proper conclusion. How exciting. I think this will end this part. And again, like the gun here, I'm not going to be able to come back here. So, just want to be sure that. The handgun, CN Mounds, HGC. What the fuck is that? Eel grease. Eel grease complete. Oh, I don't really care about that. Yes, we have to go sleep. We're pretty much done here. Yeah, get some cyan bugs. Not here. There's a faster way to do this. Is there a loading screen here? I don't think so. This is one entire map. So there's no way to speed this up except to do this. How many do I have? There you go. We're probably gonna get more in the caves. Cyan is the freeze element, so there's gonna be plenty of that here. If you want red bugs, you go to Hephaestus. If you want yellow bugs, oh, that's a little difficult, but there's some in the Anachronox, in the red light district, or going to the red light district. So I think it's up here. Where's the inn again? Yeah. Do I ask for a room, maybe? Because the missus done kicked you out for good, eh? Here's your key, compliments of the Burgomeister. Have a pleasant evening, Peter. Dreams of poison.
Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Where is she?
They said they were taking her to a safe house at Sullivan's Peak. I mean Jaggerly Falls. That's where they're taking her. Honest.
Nothing. Bone dry nothing.
I don't buy it. Somebody's got to know something. Did you try that stunt job, Alvin Stratata?
No, I don't like that creep.
That's a first. Look, here's how you handle him. Just put your finger on the little twerp and say, "It's a shame, Captain. A real shame."
What is?
Hey, Mr. Boots.
Have you seen the tracker?
No, but Palatine's good for a look.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I was just...
Never mind. Come with me. They've got Sarah.
Palatine found the tracker behind the couch, sir.
I'm gonna put you out in the field someday, pal.
Sarah?
Almost there, baby. Hang on.
This is crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Lucky for me, you were loitering at the office. What were you doing at this hour there anyway?
I was finishing up old paperwork.
There they are.
You're not gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it.
You are not going to make it.
Trust me.
Is that 24 hours, and that's just to pinpoint the continent they're on. A definitive heat signature will take another 48 hours to lock in.
What is everyone so worried about? Is being stranded on the surface of our planet so dangerous? Democritus is a beautiful world. They'll be grateful for a free vacation.
Unless, of course, they're in the Desicati Desert, or the Waki Forest, or sinking to the bottom of the Blue Goose Sea.
Oh, put your faith in science, Hal. We'll find them.
We'd better. The world is watching.
Wait a minute, why does he have access to Fatima? I just thought about that. Looking pretty dehydrated there, Mr. Estrella. Maybe these soldiers would be kind enough to give you something to drink. I don't know. Are you, does anyone know that you're, just a sec, private trial to sergeant, major sergeant? Yeah, do you know anything about an 8 foot tall guy in a circus costume? Big yellow fist on his chest, enormous hands? That's right, sir. A circus costume. Yes, he's right here, sir. Well, he doesn't talk much. In fact, he hasn't said a word. He's just standing here looking depressed. He sighs every few seconds. Yes, that's right, sir. Of course, sir. I'll send him your way, sir. Sergeant Major Sergeant wants to see you. He's on the north side of the camp. Please, don't hit me. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Hey. Then you can manage to stand erect, you spineless primate gelatin blob. What am I supposed to do? Pour you onto the battlefield? Did you dress yourself today, boy? Or did you just dive at a pile of clothes and wear whatever stuck? I've got a field code for me, maggot. Kepler Astro Shadow Shadow Ilium. Gambler Unit Photon Integer. Get the hell out of my face unless you got proper field code, you balding turd. Okay, wow. Yeah, they really don't like malfunction crap. Even if you kick it, it goes off. Hey Tikaru, how's it going? This game is really weird, by the way. You will have many questions if you just came in and you don't know anything about it. We're down on our luck superhero. Well, we just got this character. He's a depressed superhero who lost all his powers. It's really good though. It's a JRPG made by Iron Storm. That's the studio that made Deus Ex, Deus Ex 2, Daikatana, the classic. But Daikatana was another team. This was Tom Hall's team. Tom Hall is the guy who made Commander Keen back in the day. Yes, sir. That's right, sir. A Sandmite, sir. They're crawling in under the perimeter fences. That's negatory, sir. There's barely enough juice in the generator to refuel the transports. No, sir. Of course I'm not questioning your command, sir. I'll see what I can do, sir. Wilco out. Whoa. You must be the walking wall of meat everyone's been talking about. Look, we're in the middle of mounting a major military operation here. Unless you got authorization, I ain't talking to you. Because Deus Ex, or what? Because Commander Keen? These things give me the jibbies. Small but deadly. No, not really. That's not what I'm saying. One time we were on patrol near the border of no man's land when half a dozen of these suckers leapt out from under an outcropping. Damn near chewed Private Red Shirt's leg clean off. We pumped about 200 rounds into them. Red Shirt's caught about 5 of them. No one really likes them much. This reminds me of a little of my ex. There's no other game like this. Commander Keen? Who the hell are you? You don't look like a native. Do any of the higher ups know you're here? It's been a while since I've seen any civvies. I don't remember them wearing circus costume though. What the hell? You got no idea the problems we've been through. I don't even know where to start. I guess it was about 6 months ago. At our main military installation, 8 clicks from here. The Ring Dwellers were sending us ordnance every other week, as well as supplies, equipment, anything to keep us busy on our track and on track. On track of what? I don't know. I never understood why they need a surface army when they all live up in that ring. Ain't nobody down here but us dumb Terrans. Anyway, about 6 months ago, the shipment stopped coming. Just like that. No supplies, no orders, and most importantly, no authentication code for the installation's security systems. Next thing we knew, we were sitting there with expired codes. And when the weekly codes don't match up, Central Computer ain't happy. The defense grid automatically went on full alert, looking for any intruder in the base. Unfortunately, that was us. We got caught with our pants down, literally. Major snafu, we had to leave everything behind. I mean, I don't want to sound melodramatic here, but just imagine if your own home suddenly attacked you in one night. We had to abandon it. Anyway, here we are 6 months later in a temporary base camp, planning to retake the installation. My nerves still frazzled enough that I'm spilling my guts to a stranger in a circus costume. Listen, you ought to talk to First Lieutenant Babir. Let him figure out what to do with you. Let me give you his officer's field code, or else he won't. Oh, this was Sergeant Major. Okay, yeah, I guess. But doesn't play games. Like, that's the thing. Like, as a gamer, it's kind of a normal game because all games are kind of weird. But to somebody who doesn't play games, any games, like, try explaining just Mario Brothers to somebody who doesn't play games. Yeah, you pick up a mushroom and then you grow. But everything else in Mario is not too bad. Like, save the princess, kill the baddies, jump on enemies to kill them. Lieutenant Bieber or something? There's some stuff hidden here. Get away from there. Location of the base is classified information. Okay. Sergeant Wormwood. We're prepping aerial bursts for the attack, as well as preparing launch bolt holes and created missile sweeps. We got ourselves a fancy little operation here. The date of the attack is confidential, but it's soon. Don't speak to Lieutenant Colonel Ildgraf unless you have field codes. Did we get a field code? Yes. He's the beer guy. Shadow, Cordica, Obelisk. Check. So what's your story? Did the Colonel bring you here to help us recapture the base? I'm sure you've been briefed on our situation. We got our butts handed to us in a sling by Central Computer. Pretty embarrassing, eh? But we'll make it all pretty. Nicely and politely. Just a matter of time. I know we're ramping up to a major operation here. We need to stay focused and frosty. But you want to know what I keep thinking about? You're gonna laugh, but it's beer. Hey, look at your eyes light up. Yeah, I just got a case of beer from my mother in Wintenden right before we abandoned the base. They brew the finest beer in the world in Wintenden, which I know isn't saying much, but the best beer in the planet is the best beer on the planet. Anyway, I was waiting for lights out so I could crack open a bottle of suds after a hard day's sweat. Next thing I knew, I was running for dear life in my skivvies. Where is beer? What kind of beer? Beer drinker too, huh? It was 12 pack of 3 different types of microbrews. One was a robust honey porter, another was a crisp pilsner. I forget what the other one was. Where is beer? Is alcohol anywhere on the camp? Afraid not. Private Sump cooked up some bark juice the other day, but the Lush drank it all last night. Got skunko behind the troop transport. Where is beer? I left it in my footlocker in the officer's barracks. In hindsight, I should have grabbed it before bailing. At the same time, we're sure we're under attack. Footlocker, I don't care. Not the talkative type. That's cool. Why don't you report to Captain Militaratus? I can't talk to you right now. Maybe he's not talking about here. Hello, hello, what is this? It's probably very good. Oh, he's not equipped at all. Maybe I should equip him. The Firestorm. Field issue. Beef bracers, been always great. And yeah, some speed. Oh, he got his second skill because or he comes with 2 skills maybe. So why did I get a tumble slam? Is the item I got from I don't know where, but it was from a magazine. This is almost his best weapon. This guy will kick ass. I'm not even sure there's combat here. No. This is a JRPG. But right now we're kind of in the middle of something. It's a JRPG that doesn't have like there's combat, of course, but it's not like super combat focused. It's very chill. It's almost like some more recent RPGs that anyway strike a balance between adventure and combat. There's a lot of going around, talking to people, finding items, or like doing stuff for people. You don't need to do any of that. There's a lot of world building. It's a game you play for the story, and I only play games for the story, pretty much. Tweedy, no, Tweedy, you're not the dude. I don't know what this is. I think I can talk to this guy. Or there's a way to get up there. Or maybe I just need to be close to him. Mm-mm. Wow. This seemed like a weird, like, corner place. There is stuff, but this is just eel grease, right? It's eel grease plus. Ooh. Fancy. Yeah, that's shit. I don't need that. But there might be more stuff like that. But the items in this game were so fucking small. And it's okay. It's okay. There's items that are also in chests. And the ones that are in the underground are usually a little better than the one you find in chests. I think this is Wormwood, the guy we need to talk to. No, it's Militaratus. It's not you. Tweedy. Militaratus. I don't know. Wait a second. Watcher, Radium, Astro. Holy Hound Dog. This walking M-Ock knows my field code. Call me Darla instead of me in kidney butter. Get your fat lumbar to Major Tweedy immediately. Jugglehead. His field code is Shadow, Photon, Integer, whatever. Tweedle, it's like this guy. Photon. Guess you're clear. Man, this has been a witch of a day. The generator's been malfunctioning. We got sand mites sneaking in under the perimeter fence. And now there are reports that a little native girl from neighboring village has wandered into the abandoned installation we're about to attack. Why can't those ginkgos watch their kids? Excuse me. What is it, Private? Private George went desert happy, sir. Ran off whooping and ordering into the Desicati Canyon. As you were, Private. Damn it, that's the third deserter this week. You better report to the Lieutenant Colonel immediately, and then decide what to do with you. Here's the code. Okay, well, we're not gonna finish this little part here. Yeah, we're getting equipped here. I just need to get more of these. What am I missing? Red, yellow, green, cyan, blue, purple, white. Red, yellow, green, cyan. Maybe there's nothing here. Cobalt crawler. Yeah, we'll play more of this on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as always. Tomorrow, we continue Star Trek Klingon Academy. Expect big explosion, great FMVs, super cheesy. No, the acting is actually, like, I think really good acting. Like, kind of over the top, but it kind of works because of the Klingon. And many, many crashes. And a frustrated Camilio. Hey Jay, we're done. I don't know if you just came in, but thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that!